Alright, YouTubers, what's going on? So we're just gonna do a quick video here. I am redoing the diff in the Tekno. This is the Tekno diff, so we'll let y'all take a look at that for a few minutes, how I do it. I'm gonna clean it up real good, and then we're gonna re-oil it. We got a couple little things over here. Also, I am I'll show y'all. Let's take a look. So we got the 8T ready to go with the 4.0 diffs in there. Remember, it's the 3.0 diff here in the front, and then 4.0 4.0. So we should be bulletproof. The only thing is I may have to go upgrade to the 4.0 diff in the front, but everything seems to be really smooth. So I'm excited to get her back out there and do some ripping with the 8T. It's been at least a good 3 weeks since we've run this bad girl right here. So let's get her finished up, and we'll run the Nova Rossi. We have a brand new spur gear in there. What we're going to run is the 48 tooth spur gear and a 16 bell. So 48 tooth spur, 16 bell, and we'll see what that does for us. We got a nice little click in our gear mesh. Alright, so we got a good gear mesh there. We have 9886 and 41003, 41001. So 41001 and 9886 pipe. Or maybe that's not the 9886. 51021 super strong. So no. So we have 9886 there. And we have, yes, okay. So that is the 9886. On this one we have the 41001 and the 2096. So on the LRP the other day, we were running the 2096 in the 41001. So here we have the 9886 and the 41001. So just as soon as we can, guys, we'll get this one ripping. I was getting all my endpoints set and all that. I've got to adjust my carburetor. I've got to turn it a little bit. If you can see, it's cocked and this is not straight. So I may end up having to pull the engine back out, because what I want to do is I want to turn the I don't know what you call this right here, on the end of the barrel where it connects to the linkage, your little linkage ball right here. We'll kick it up to where this goes down, and that way we can turn the carburetor straight, because you want your linkage to be straight. This right here is no good. You want, I mean, it works fine and everything right now, but it'll cause binding. So you want all this to be straight. So we're gonna straighten up the carburetor, and we'll cock this down a little bit, because if you don't, this is the end where you put the 1.5 millimeter driver. It's gonna hit right here on your assembly, your diff mount assembly here on the top. So you got to turn it to where it's facing down or up, but you don't want it to be up like that. The main thing is you want to get this little tail out of the way so it doesn't hit, so it doesn't bind up. But you definitely want this to be straight right here. This is no good, you guys. So if your throttle linkage is not pulling your throttle slide straight out, you need to change it, people. It's got to be straight. Thanks, Raja. Appreciate that info the other day. Already pretty much knew it, but I didn't always practice it. So after your video, Raja, from now on, all my throttle linkages will be straight. Straight on. Shout out Raja 111. You're badass, bro. Other than that, guys, same thing. Tekno's still hanging out here. I got a buddy up at the hobby shop. He just built the 48.3. He's running the Tekno block .21. He's a racer. It was a pretty cool looking engine. It's all, you know, it's all silver. It's pretty cool. I'd never seen one called the Tekno Block .21. Anyway, he's interested in buying my Adam Drake .21. I may consider it. He offered me $300 for it, so it's got over a gallon. I might take it. I don't know. We'll see. But I could buy another Novaroshi or another LRP, or I could use that money to go ahead and get this Rex Legend modded. So maybe I'll do it. It's a badass .21 though. But I really like the VZB. We've got her out right now resting. I got to clean up my pipes. Muggy and a couple of other guys. I think it was Oregon Craig. You had mentioned first before the Muggy about the stuff to clean these freckles, this burned oil off the pipes and the headers. Forget what it was called, man. Let me know in the comments if you see this video what that stuff was called that you get that oil off of there. Said you gotta use a little elbow grease, but it works. Alright guys, so anyway, other than that, I got some shoe goo. We're going to be shoe gooing the Tekno body. I should have done it at the beginning. I didn't listen to you, Raja, but it's split right here. So we're going to go ahead and shoe goo this J Concepts body and get it right. And then we got some more 100K diff oil. So if you guys are looking for the 100K diff fluid, the part number on that is TLR 75004. So we'll use that to put in the center diff for the Tekno. I used what I had left for the new center diff on the 8T. The shoe goo, I mean, you could buy this pretty much anywhere, but if you want the part number, it's DYN 8000 shoe goo. About $8 from the hobby shop. So let's see what's in this box right here. How much time we got? Well, we got plenty of time. Let's check out what's in this box real quick. And y'all hang on just 1 second. I gotta do something. Hey, Nick, don't leave that car there, okay? You gotta park it over here. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So let's open up this box real quick. I don't know if y'all can see. This is from A-Main Hobbies. Let's see what we got. Oh, by the way, Family Affair, man, badass videos out there in Fort Worth with the sprint car stuff. Pretty cool, man. You're into a lot of different stuff, man. I'm jealous. Badass. But by the way, the second half of our deal is on the way to you, bro. It was mailed out. I think it was shipped out today. If it's not shipped out today, it'll be shipped out Monday. But the Eagle has landed. The dirty deed is done, man. So look forward to that in your mailbox, okay? All right, guys. So what we got here? What we got here is the center diff mounts and shock tools. I don't need the shock tools. But what I did need in this are these shims. These spacers. You can run the 48 and even the 50 is okay without these spacers when you're doing the 4.0 diffs. But if you're going to run the 51 tooth spur gear, you have to have these spacers right here. They're little plastic spacers that go under the diff mounts. The part number on that, guys, is I'd probably even use this in those spacers using the 50 tooth. It's going to be really close. If you have any binding or movement at all, it's going to hit the chassis. And it's real close to the receiver box as well. TLR 241027 center diff mounts and shock tools. And the reason you want it, guys, is because you cannot use the 51 tooth spur gear on the 4.0 diff in the 8T RTR without these spacers. I don't know, you may have to have them for the 51 tooth in the actual 4.0. I'm not sure. But anyway, there it is, guys. If you guys are doing any 4.0 upgrades on your 8Ts and you want to use the I'd use it for the 50 and the 51 tooth spur gear, go ahead and TLR 241027, you're gonna need that. Alright guys, so I think that's probably gonna be about it. Just a short video. I still haven't gotten the hyper back together. I am planning on running the OS. Well, now this guy's interested in it for 300. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep running this. I was going to run it in the hyper, get some runs down on it in the hyper with the Adam Drake, but for 300 bucks, man, it's got almost 2 gallons on it. Maybe I'll just let her sit on the shelf. I really didn't want to get rid of it, man, but I don't know, man. I'm not that big of a .21 guy. I mean, I am hoping to go racing at some point still. I know I've been talking about it and I haven't done anything. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hang on to it though. I know these are $500 something brand new, but I got it for free. So if I could pick up 300 bucks for it, it'd probably be a pretty good deal. Then I could get into... you know, I could get another Novarossi or something like that, or I could get an LRP modded, get another LRP and get it modded. So I don't know. We'll see, guys. There's a lot of up in the air about stuff like that. I hate getting rid of things that, you know, that I may use in the future. But anyway, Craig with Oregon Central, let me know the stuff that you were using to get the burned oil off of your pipes and headers, sir. I would appreciate that in the comments. Alright people, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on this diff over here and shoe gooing my body, but I'm stoked. I do have to work tomorrow, so next day off we'll get the 8T out there and test out those 4.0 and 3.0 diffs. Also, we'll get the Tekno back together. I will be next weekend, not this weekend because I had to finish up my deal with Family Affair, but next weekend I will be buying a brand new complete center diff for the Mugen MBX5, and we're going to get that girl rebuilt. Okay guys, I love the buggy, I love the hyper, but I think I'd love an actual race kit even better. So look forward to that, people. So shout outs to the normal, Family Affair, Craig's, Oregon Central, Nitro Nation, Nitro Bird, everybody that's been commenting. You know, I don't always remember everybody's. Raja, appreciate the comments on my channel. Straight up, man, straight up, no BS from you, brother. I appreciate that. Tell it like it is, sir. So anyway, guys, yeah, we're good to go. I've been watching the Nitro Nerd, and he's got some educational stuff out there, but you know, I'll always take the nerd with a grain of salt. If I can learn something from him, I will. Definitely a badass guy. He's got some music that he's been compilating and all that kind of stuff. So shout out to the Nitro Nerd, you're badass, brother. Appreciate everything that you've put out there for us to learn. It's just a little hard. You got to really follow it close to get out what you need to get out of it. But shout out Nerd, shout out Island, shout out Gearhead. We're gonna run out of time. Shout out Gearhead. Yeah, I forget everybody, man, but in brushless too, man. I love my brushless guys, my electric guys. You guys are badass. I do plan on getting an e-truggy at some point, looking at that associated. But you guys know, man, the nitro is where my heart is right now, and I think that probably fifth scale this summer. I'd love to do a 5B if I can find one. Crucial, man. Your stuff is off the chain, man. And the other one, I don't remember. It's hard to remember everybody's names. A lot of people have like letters and numbers in their names and stuff like that. Let's see if I can get some shout outs. Now, I've got some guys over in Japan too, man, that have been checking out my channel. I've been checking out their stuff. They do a lot of crawling and stuff over. Oh, JZ NK6797, man, badass videos on the Baja with your child out there. Bring the young bloods in. That's badass. Kentucky RC. Let's see that TLR 4.0 footage, man. Let's check it out, bro. EKJ 24,000, good uploads, nice stuff. Family Affair, Raja, Audi Perez. You do little tiny videos, man. Keep them coming. Let's do some bigger videos. I want to see some shit. 1/5 scale RC garage. Moby Life, man. It's nothing to do with RC, man, but Moby Life, you got some cool real life stuff, man. Shout out to Moby Life. Shout out to Crucial. Lights Out, had a couple of old school videos out there. Mad About RC, got the Roving Baja, Tuga, Crucial, ABC Kid, man. You guys check out the ABC Kid. He's got some pretty cool stuff, mainly electric, but I think he does have some nitro as well. So I could go on and on, guys, man. RC Hot Boy, man, you went through your little find, your garage sale find. That's cool, man. That seemed like that'd be a pretty cool thing to do, man. My son found the Losi Raminator, the LST Raminator at garage sale Sunday. Brand new in the box. Had the Mach 26. Never run, brand new. Had the big one, and it also had the mini. Like mine, I've got the mini LST that it doesn't match like the body and stuff, but it's the mini LST to my LST. It's exact, man. Exact miniature scale version of the LST is pretty cool. We found both of them brand new in the box, a package. The guy wanted 400. He said if he could get it for 300, he was going to buy it, but I haven't talked to him since then. I'm not sure if he did, but that'd be great for him and my grandson. Those are my grandsons. He hasn't moved up to nitro yet, but we're going to work on it. But, yeah, that would have been cool, even though they're old school LSTs. And when I say Raminator, people, I'm not talking about the Primal, the MT. Losi has a Raminator nitro version of the Raminator monster truck. So anyway, guys, I could go on and on, man. Shout out to all those dudes. Keep the videos coming. I love watching everybody's stuff. I was watching some airplane stuff earlier, and it's just cool, man. Try to broaden your horizons a little bit. Don't just stick to one portion of RC. It doesn't mean you have to do it all, man, but branch out and support our YouTube brothers and sisters out there, whether they're doing electric or nitro or whatever. I try to reach out and touch other people's channels and check out their videos and comment on them and stuff like that, man. I want to see other stuff, not just keep it to just me. It's more than about just me, people. It's about all of us as an RC family out there. Alright, guys, I'm about to run out of time, man. Remember, treat people the way that you want to be treated, and as soon as I get a chance, we'll do a running video on the 8T for sure. Other than that, take care of the Tekno, get everything put back together, and I'm about to run out of time, guys. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. I'll be working. We'll see y'all in a bit, man. Later.